Yo guys, what's good? It's Saturn back here with another video. Today I'm going to be going over a really important subject that we've covered a little bit on this channel before. And it just overall needs to be covered if you're talking about anything to do with wealth, because it's like one of the beginning steps to building wealth. So the subject we're going to be going over today is the importance of living below your means, guys. I know it's something that you really don't want to hear when you're starting out this finance journey, living below your means. It sounds like you got to eat rice and beans forever, but it's not true, guys. It's a little bit more simpler than that, depending on your situation. And first things first, before we get to going in this video, if you notice in the background, bed's not made. We're actually cleaning everything. Today's the cleanup day for the bed and, of course, the house. We're washing everything. The only thing that I got is a stuff that's in my this drawer right here. This is all I got. So everything that's clean is clean, but literally everything in the house that needs to be cleaned is being cleaned right now. It's cleanup day. So just to let y'all know about that. And my dog is roaming around, so if you hear pitter pattering and hear him getting to his toys and stuff like that and see him roaming around in the background, it's just my dog Moose. But yeah, guys, first things first, I don't have any notes. They're on this phone. I wrote them on this phone instead of this phone, so I'm kind of just here without notes, and I'm going to be freestyling it. But first thing first, what is living below your means? Basically, living below your means is not going out on a $50, date night every night when you only got, $30 to spend, or if that's all you got. Living below your means is more staying down to earth towards your level. See, a lot of people, when you get that raise and you get this job, let me turn this phone on silent so that it doesn't start messing up everything. Usually when you get this job or a new raise, you tend to up your lifestyle, including me. When I first got this job, at first, of course, I saved my money until I bought my car. When I bought my car, though, I went straight into it. There was like 3 months or 2 months I just did not, or 4 weeks, I think. It wasn't months, it was just a month. There was like 4 weeks where I did not save a penny, and lifestyle inflation like crazy. I used to make $500 a week, now I make double that. So it's like my lifestyle went from here to here real fast, and when I was not saving money, all that money was being blown on going out to eat and just dumb stuff. I really have nothing to show for it, to be honest with you. I didn't buy clothes or nothing. It was just more of like, I bought some guns and stuff like that, but besides that, like, I really did just went out to eat and bought dumb stuff. I mean, I bought some stuff for work. I bought some shoes for work and stuff like that. It was like a couple $100 and stuff like that. But honestly, man, just my lifestyle was inflating, and I realized that. And I realized that when I got a bill the next month saying that I spent $380. You know how your bank shows you your recap? Spent $380 at Mexican. I said, okay, we got to fix this. And that's when I went on this this wealth building journey again. And I've always been kind of good with money. It's just, I think where I was so disciplined for such a long period of time, I just kind of broke loose and just kind of went for it. That doesn't mean it's going to happen to you. It just happened to me, and I caught it before it was too late. Of course, I didn't have any credit cards, so I had no choice of going. I didn't have any chance of going in debt. It was just more of, I have no money. So just as bad though. But like I said, living below your means is basically, don't go out to eat every night. If you don't make the money to go out every night, do not go out every night. If you don't make enough money to own a Mercedes, do not own a Mercedes. If you don't have enough money to be wearing Gucci, don't be wearing Gucci and stuff like that. There's just a lot of things that go with living below your means. It's kind of hard for me to explain it. I kind of just feel like everybody knows it, but I know that's not true. Basically, living below your means is just living on your level or a little bit below your level. Me personally, I could go out to eat every night and not have no money at the end of the week, but I live below my means so I can save that money. So I can save that extra money. I go grocery shopping, and I might go out to eat maybe once a week, if that. I've tried to make it a very rare appearance. I only go out when I'm with my buddies or if we got gift cards. We've been going out to eat here recently a little bit more because I've had some gift cards that we spent from Christmas, but that was basically free. So there's no sense in not using them if you got them. But like I said, guys, when you live below your means, that gives you extra money from your check, or it should. I mean, because you're living below your means, therefore you're not spending every dollar you got. When you're living below your means, you have that extra money. So therefore, with that extra money, you can use that to put towards your wealth. So first things first, we need to get rid of lifestyle inflation, and then comes living below your means. Then comes a budget. Oh, kind of goes neck to neck. Then comes the budget. Then comes studying these stocks and different places to put your money. And then becomes the journey to building your wealth. And there's where it all starts, guys. You gotta start living below your means before you start your wealth building journey, because if not, you're just gonna end up in the same boat, guys. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna build up this $2,000, and you're probably gonna spend it on something dumb. I mean, let's just be real. It's not gonna be an emergency fund. It's gonna be, oh, I need this fund eventually. So you gotta be locked in, guys. This financial journey, this wealth building journey, is not just something that can that you can slip easy out of, because it is so easy to blow all the money you work so hard and was so disciplined for. We all know that lifestyle inflation is easy to do, and we all have been there, and we all are still there on some weeks and some days. But at the end of the day, guys, you need to take a hold of your finances, take a hold of yourself, and put yourself in the category you need to be in. You don't need to be driving a Lincoln if you're making $25,000 a year. And I mean like a nice Lincoln. You don't need to be driving a BMW if you're making $40,000 a year. And I mean a nice BMW, a newer one. You do not need to be doing these things, guys. You do not need to be going out to eat on top of a car payment. You do not need to be doing that. I mean, I get it here and there, time with friends. Of course, if you can afford it, you can afford it. If you budget right, you can afford it. If you put eating out on your budget, you can do that. I mean, but realistically, you could be saving that money for an investment or something. But I understand you got to live too. Me personally, I give myself $50 a week to just spend on myself. So that means if I want something, or if I want to go out to eat, or if I want to go to the movies or something, I know it's going to be right up there. But basically, I have one trip to do anything I want for that week. And that's not including, the extra money I got, just set aside. But that's not for any activities or nothing. I mean, usually I have money left over after groceries and stuff, but I'll usually put that in savings. Or I'll just, take a little bit, I'll half in savings, half give it to myself, and we'll go have fun with it or something like that. But basically, guys, lifestyle inflation is basically neck to neck with living below your means. It's like basically the enemy of it. So we need to be watching what we're doing. We need to be making sure we are living below our means. Like me getting this new phone, honestly, is probably a little bit above my means. I didn't need the brand newest phone, all this and that. I could have easily upgraded to a 14 and had it paid off and everything like that. And I could pay, and I'm gonna pay this one off probably pretty soon too, because I don't like the feeling of quote unquote being in debt. I mean, I could definitely pay it off. I don't know why I didn't just buy it outright in the first place. I guess I just didn't feel like spending all that money at once. But I'm definitely gonna go ahead and probably pay this phone off within the next 2 or 3 months. It just depends, or probably right after I actually get my after March, I'll probably end up paying this phone off. Just for the simple fact that I don't like the feeling of being in debt, and when I track my net worth, I don't like to have to put that negative whatever number is. So, and then minus my other net worth. I don't know. It just messes with my head. I don't have to go in debt. I don't have to be in debt, so it's just like something I don't want to be in. And I really don't classify it as debt, even though it is, because I do owe the money. So it is debt, but I should just go pay it off. I mean, it's not chump change, but it's definitely just something I should have done in the first place. But like I said, guys, we need to all live below our means. And I know this kind of just repetitive, living below means, financial, it's repetitive, guys, but we need to get it in our heads that, if we want to start this wealth building journey, or just this saving journey in general, we need to start by lowering our lifestyle. We need to stop eating out so much. We need to stop getting everything that's expensive, all these new clothes. If you can't see, guys, I got the same few shirts. I mean, I probably got a bunch of work shirts, and I got a little bit of these. And then, of course, I got garbage bags and stuff for clothes that I got to give away. But, I mean, you don't see me wearing Gucci. This was like $7 at Ross. So it's like, I go to Ross's for my clothes. I'm not a big money spender on clothes. Not yet. I mean, I don't plan to be unless like something really takes off, man. I might get me a few nice shirts and stuff like that. And I do upgrade. I get stuff for Christmas and stuff like that. But, I mean, I'm not a big spend $300 on an outfit kind of guy. Now, shoes, I used to be into shoes, but I'm not into shoes no more. And I wasn't heavy into shoes. I got some Jordans and stuff like that. But like I said, guys, you just got to live below your means. And when you live below your means, it creates leadway for free money to come in that you could have been saving this whole time if you would have just went on your level, or went a little bit below your level. And therefore, with this money, you can start putting into stocks, putting into a retirement, putting into, a high yield savings account, putting towards something that you want instead of using that credit card, or putting the savings towards your car instead of going in debt for it and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, you're going in debt for a vehicle, that's a depreciating asset already. Therefore, when you go in debt for a vehicle, you're already losing money right off the get-go. Even if you don't go in debt for a vehicle, you're already losing money unless it's already at its most depreciated point. Like my Toyota Camry, I paid like $6,000 for it. Therefore, it's already with 87,000 miles. That's not a bad price for that vehicle. I probably could have talked it down just a tad bit more, but in today's market, you already know how that is. But I mean, the thing is though, is that's basically at its depreciating point. I mean, it's not gonna really get much lower, maybe like $4 or $5,000. And therefore, I didn't pay $20,000 for, a 13-year-old vehicle or 14-year-old vehicle. So that's what I'm saying. When you automatically buy a car, it's depreciating. And then plus you're paying interest and payments on that depreciating asset. Therefore, you're even losing more money in the first place. Like, even if it was an appreciating asset, you're still losing money if you have the interest rate on it. So therefore, you're double losing money when you go in debt for a vehicle. And that's the only thing that gets me with my dream car. I'm thinking about just getting it outright. And I have a feeling YouTube will take off and it will help me build my way to getting my dream car, just the way I want it. Because honestly, I've changed my mind the last few days of being more, when I get my goals, going more towards investments, or maybe even half and half. I might just save up half and half. And that's what I might do, because honestly, me getting this car is a lifestyle inflation. I've seen people around me get stuff. I see I'm making all this money. I'm like, I could pay that off in 2 years. But it's like, I got to be smart about it. I do got to be smart about it. And I just got to sit here and stay disciplined and live below my own means. I mean, I got a house, I got a family and stuff like that. So I got to take care of people. It's not just me anymore. I can't just, be selfish and get what I want. I got people that depend on me, and I got a dog that depends on me. And I think it's time for any man or anybody that has somebody that depends on them for you to live below your means, because you got other people that depend on you. So do not be selfish about yourself, guys. I mean, you have to think about, this money is not just for you. It's for your family. It's for people you love. Wouldn't it be nice to just be like, hey, mom, here's $5,000. Don't worry about the bills for the next 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be a nice feeling, wouldn't it? But the only way we're going to get to that point is if we build this wealth. The only way we're going to get to that point is if we build this up. And yes, I understand retirement's 40 years away. I understand that. But at the end of the day, there's other ways to build money up in the meantime. You got stocks, you got high yield savings account, you can get a side income. You can have your side business blow up. You can have your YouTube blow up. It don't take but one video to get 1,000 subscribers. Say you get a video with 1 million views, you got your watch hours hopefully right around there, and you can get 1,000 subscribers off one video. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so possible to be one video away from blowing up and changing your life. And therefore, you already got this little community. You keep growing to the next viral video. Then boom, it just blows you up even more. And that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, you got to stay on track and stay disciplined. Otherwise, living below your means is staying disciplined. If you can go hit the gym, you can go save some money. I mean, it's a different, same mindset, different kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know these videos have been kind of everywhere here recently. I feel like I'm just getting this brain fog going on, and I'm kind of just losing motivation. Honestly, I'm losing motivation, and I've been telling y'all that this is not a motivation anymore. This is a grind for something I truly love doing. This is genuine me just trying to just keep on moving, keep on pushing through this, trying to stay consistent like my last video. And that's what I'm saying, guys. You got to stay consistent. You got to stay disciplined. You got to live below your means. We got to build up this money, and we got to build up just this portfolio of just this foundation of wealth. So when we're 30, 40, 50 years old, man, we can enjoy it with our friends and family and ourselves, because you can't take it with you. So enjoy it, leave it to somebody. And, of course, keep God first through all this, guys. And that's another thing about living below your means. It keeps you humble, guys. It keeps you very humble. And I feel like just living below your means in general, once you get used to it, it's so nice, because when you do treat yourself going out to eat, it feels very nice. When you do treat yourself to go on, because when you start doing these things weekly, it don't feel like, a reward anymore. But when you start living below your means, it's like, wow. It's like, wow, man, this feels like a little mini vacation. And I feel that way. When me and my buddies go to Top Golf, it's like a mini vacation for me. I have so much fun during that little 2 to 3 hours that we're there or whatever. It is amazing to me. But like I said, guys, live below your means, stay disciplined, stay focused. We're going to get this bag. We're going to get this money. And, you just got to stay on the right track and go the right way. I know things are going to mess up. Things are going to break. It's going to take money to fix it. We're about to have a storm hit us. I got to go spend some money on some stuff I was not planning to spend money on. But at the end of the day, people depend on me. There's emergencies that happen, and I'm not using my emergency fund money for this quote unquote emergency, right? But, it does suck to take some money out of places you didn't expect to take some money out of, because you didn't budget for a storm to hit. But that's also what emergency fund's for. It just so happens I ain't got to use mine. But like I said, guys, things are going to come up. Just stay on the ground. Don't let it knock you off, because that's the easiest way to fail, is something to come up like a transmission or something break, and you got to fix it. And you're like, man, I have $0. Just go back at it, man. Go back at it, because that retirement account didn't deplenish. I mean, at the end of the day, that retirement account's still there. So you still got something keeping you going, man. And I hope y'all like this better quality and better audio. I'm on the new phone now, so I really do enjoy it. But like I said, guys, I'm going to try and get my thoughts and ideas a little bit more together. I've been just going straight off work, straight to the recording. And it's kind of just been, I kind of feel like I've just been everywhere with the videos here lately. So I'm going to definitely do more planning and just get more into this, because I feel like I'm just kind of being messy with it right now, but I'm just trying to stay consistent for y'all. This is brand new to me. It's brand new to y'all for me to be here in front of y'all. So guys, just bear with me. We're going to get better as time goes on and stronger, and hopefully I get more comfortable with this camera. I'm still bearing with it. But like I said, guys, it's Saturn. I'm going to see you on the next one. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of January. And honestly, guys, I think we might hit it. We're at 94, we're at 94, or no, we're at 95 at the time of this recording. I'll show y'all actually real quick where we're at before I shut this video off, because I want to be able to go back and when I do get somewhere, I want to be able to go back and check this out. So right now we are at 95 subscribers. And that is really happy. And 20.6 watch hours, 1.2K total views. And that is an accomplishment for me, guys. I've accomplished this in the last, 22 to 23 days. I've accomplished that. And that's amazing to me, because, I mean, that just shows you what 22 days of grinding does. We still got a whole year left for this year. Imagine that. That's just a month. Like, I feel like we could definitely grow, guys. But like I said, this is becoming a way too long of a video. We're going to catch you on the next one, guys. I love y'all. God bless every single one of y'all and y'all's families. I really do appreciate y'all clicking on this video and watching, and peace out.